You know, there comes a time in a person's life when one says, "This is it. It's enough. I'm done with suffering. I'm done feeling bad. I'm done feeling low. I'm done feeling like a loser. I'm done suffering for the past which I had no control over. I'm just done now." And that is a really, really important moment in one's life. Because that day doesn't come just like that. That's a day when you've made a decision. You make a decision in that moment to say, "You know what? I am not accepting this anymore. From now on, nothing is going to hold me back. Nothing is going to stop me from succeeding." And that is the day that you need to take a good look at yourself in the mirror, because you're making a promise. You're making a promise to yourself that you are going to be accountable. That you are going to be accountable to you. That you are not going to let yourself down. That you are not going to pull yourself down. That you are not going to be the one to drain your energy. And if that day is here today, because you're making a promise to yourself that you are going to be accountable, that you are going to be accountable to you, that you are not going to let yourself down, that you are not going to pull yourself down, that you are not going to be the one to drain your energy. And if that day is here today, I want you to promise yourself just one thing, that you are not going to stop. That's all. Because until the time that you stop, the race is not over. So if you never stop, it doesn't matter. If you fail, you get up and you go again. As long as you never give up, never stop, the race is not over yet. And you can do it. Of course you can. Others have done it, and so can you. People have come from nowhere and made something of themselves. And you can do that too. And whatever was holding you back, it doesn't matter how hard, how terrible, how valid it was. I want you to tell yourself, that is no longer my present. I am continuing to write my own history. It may have happened in the past, but it's certainly not going to hold me back any longer. And I want you to be brave, to do the right thing, to be the right version of you. The brave are fearless and not afraid to go out, not afraid to ask for help, not afraid to pool their resources, not afraid to look for the best, to go for the best. And the difference between the winners, the successful, and the rich is that they are not afraid to be weak and not afraid to seek help. A rich person will look at the assets and think, how can I get compound interest on this? And sometimes that means to let go of something to gain more from it. The poor person only knows the safety of clutching what little they have, but they are contained and not creating. They are in save mode. Let's save by not expanding our limited resources. And there is a time for that, sure there is. But anyone who wants to really expand has to also take some risks in order to expand. Expansion requires it. Creating something monumental requires it. Greatness requires it. So I want you to go out and find the dreams that you have been wanting to start to create. I want you to go out in complete battle attire, which means you thinking your best, feeling your best, being your best. Put on the clothes that make you feel powerful. Put on the air, the garb of confidence. Even if it is faked, it doesn't matter. Fake it till you make it. There is some science behind it as well. Go out feeling, thinking your best, and you will definitely be doing your best. Remember, time is your asset if used properly. Time is the asset you can convert into knowledge, into skills, into shaping and reshaping you and generating wealth. Many people think wealth, money, why? Because you need it for your basic needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you may have heard of it. No man whose basic needs are not met adequately can spend time in higher pursuits and self-actualization. Most people cannot invest the time in spiritual contemplation when their bellies and hearts are in want. This is known. So while we want a world full of conscious and awake beings, we also need people to be able to experience that freedom and joy from being able to provide for themselves in a way that is joyful, fruitful, and has the potential for expansion, for sustenance, for security. Environment. Environment is what defines the level of your success in the long run. Feelings and people who surround you can either make you or break you. No one who has done something great can do it on their own. Stop the delusion that you can do everything alone, be everything alone. Stop the delusion that people are out there only to exploit you. There is no such thing as a lone genius. Great ideas require great teams and support. No one has ever achieved anything worth being proud of alone. There is always a team, a band of support, even if it is that one person rooting for you, spurring you on, dedicated to you, standing behind every massive win. Don't try to conquer the world on your own. That struggle will eventually get you frustrated. Without a great team, without great support, you won't get far from the place you are now. Life has already begun. There is neither an interlude nor a trial version. There won't be a second chance to do meaningful things, to seek fulfillment, to seek greatness, to seek joy, to seek family and connection, to seek tribe. There is no perfect moment to take action. The best time to take a step is now. So here's to you. Make your dreams come true. Take the action you require in every part and every sphere of your life. So here's to you. Here's to your future. Godspeed. This is Isabella Ivory. Thank you for being here.